Welcome back, ladies and gents. The original plan was to pick up a quest today. We may do that in a minute, but the last thing we did last time was we heard Yosuke's voice coming from right up ahead on the new, on the floor we just cleared. So we're gonna go save him. And it looks like we got someone who's pepped up, so let's go ahead and add her to the party. We've been sort of rolling with the same crew for a bit here. Alright, so Yosuke should be right up ahead through that door. Ooh. I wonder if he's saying this isn't the way. Oh, never mind. He says that's an electric fence, isn't it? Looks like someone left it off. Yeah, she says, hold up. Yosuke is in the opposite direction. Yeah. Nato says, let's see. We need to focus on finding Yosuke, even if the electricity is off right now. Let me mark that on the map though. Oh, there he is. He's not through the door as I expected. It looks like he's defending another dinosaur. Anyway, Kanji says, found him. Huh. This one has eyelashes. I don't think the other one did. He's like, I jumped in to save you, but what am I supposed to do from here? Dinosaur says, hey, you're hurt. This is just a scratch. But anyway, more importantly, look behind you. I think she says, why is it so dangerous? He's like, I have no idea how to answer that. Yosuke, are you alright? He's like, hey, everybody, you came. I can't believe it. I think he's remarking on how Yosuke is with the plant eater that we were looking for. Let's see. Socho. I'm not sure. I have no idea what Teddy's saying. He says, "Senpai, we're gonna save you right now." He's like threatening the dinosaur. And Mona says, "Hold up, that thing is way too strong." Now what are we supposed to do? Senpai's about to get eaten. Oh, okay. He says, at the very least, we can try to lure the meat eater away, I think. She says, "Oh, you're right. You think that'll work?" If we can get him... Let's see, if we can get him over here, the other dinosaurs, we might be able to save the other dinosaur. Let's see. I can say use the... I can say we could use the gate. Hey, Better Vale, welcome. Let's see. Nawa is a rope, or wana. I'm not sure what this word is. Oh, a trap. So I can suggest we use the gate, a rope, or a trap, but the gate seems like an obvious answer. There was one right before. She says, "Oh, that's right. We just passed that one gate without the electricity turned on." Yep, so we need to lure him in and then turn off the electricity and he'll be trapped. Let's do it. I missed the chance to say, "I'll leave it up to you, Skull." I think she's saying, is it enough to trap him? Like Teddy's holding the rock. He says, "Leave it to Kuma. Leave it to Teddy." She says, "Did he notice?" He says he hit him with a stone. He hit him like dead bullseye with a stone. Well, I guess it worked. No kidding, right? Also, I think this dinosaur has a garter on its leg. She says you made it super mad. He's like, "Of course I made it mad, now it'll follow us." Good plan, Teddy. She says, "Yeah, now it's up to us to be the bait." Yep, okay, everyone get back. Let's get back the way we came. The fence is just up ahead. Let's finish this in one shot. It's our only chance to save Yousuke. Let's see. I think she says there's no time to go back to the theater, which makes sense. Anyway, Futaba says, cut out the talking and run. Alright, let's see. We didn't find a switch before. Okay, there it is. He's like, alright, we got it. There should be a switch nearby. We just saw it, I think. Get the power on. Yep. Alright, here it is. Oh shoot, it doesn't work. He says it's not responding. Let me try. It's probably fair to expect that Kanji would be unable to operate something fancy like this, but it doesn't turn out that that's the case. Alright, she says, what's up, what's the matter, is it broken? He says the lights are all turned off. It looks like the power source isn't connected. That must be why the fences are off in the first place. This is pretty bad, isn't it? Where do you think we'll find a power source? Where should we look for a power source? He's like, stop talking about where to find one and just find one. I mean, at the very least, it's not like this thing is ever going to catch us as long as we don't move in a stupid way. He's like, this is bad, it's already past the gate. Let's run. Wait, did he run into the gate? Teddy says, Sensei, don't do anything stupid. I'm going to. She's like, you too? Oh wait, did we just start to fight it? That's not what I wanted. I thought we were gonna run interference. Alright, well, let's see what happens. He says I would have been able to stop it by myself. Or maybe I'll be able to stop it by myself. He's like, Joker, you came too. Sorry to do this to you, but please lend me your help. He's like, let's do it together or leave it to me. So let's do it together. Let's do it. All right. Oh, Interesting. Oh. Give me expecting this to be a real fight. It's a town. Yeah, I know. This should be enough to stop it for now. Let's get out of here. I mean, I guess that counts as beating it. She says, "Hey, you guys are okay? What the heck was that you just did?" Navi says, let's see. It's almost like, it almost felt like a fusion. Like a Persona fusion. Senpai and Joker are awesome together, I guess. Let's see. He's talking about finding the power source. I think he's saying probably while the dino's down, let's find the power source. Yeah, and she says, yeah, that's a good idea. We need to hurry. They won't. It won't be down forever. He says something about next to the lights that were turned off, there are buttons. It says do not touch. Let's see. Oh, she says I doubt they don't do anything. Kind of a weird double negative. Let's try. Wait, did she say it could be interesting to try touching them? Or it might be worth it to try touching them. Yep, okay, so she says, yeah, let's try pushing the button. Oh, well, there we go. The power lights are on again. He says it's impossible. Muda muda! Just like in JoJo. It's no good trying to get out. Oh, he says, let's try again. Let's try hitting the switch again. Beautiful. It's kind of oddly silent all of a sudden. She said, did it work? The power source for the fence was also the power source to the music, so I guess we can't have music anymore. Mission complete, says Navi in English. There's no way he's getting out of there. Phew. Yukiko says, "Good job, everyone." I thought that was the end. It was the emergency power. Now it just says, just as I suspected. It was the emergency power. We were able to turn on the emergency power. Although that probably means that it's not going to last forever. We're probably going to need to grab Yousuke, and then this guy will still be roaming around. Yeah, she says we should be safe for now. Let's get back. Let's get back and pick up Yousuke. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought there was no way out. I was missing this one. Phew, that was a close one. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. You really saved my butt there. He says, Yousuke, you are a human after all. Huh? What the heck are you talking about? He says, hey, but we're, it's still, I think it's like, it's still dangerous around here. Let's see. Yeah, he's like, I don't know if you've noticed, but we're in a jungle, and they're talking dinosaurs everywhere. I don't understand anything. I can say, it's good. I'm glad you're not hurt. Oh, sorry. I'm glad you're all right. Or are you hurt? He says, nope. I'm fine, thanks to you. I knew this was coming. He's like, what? Who are you? Which is a fair thing to say. A strange person, plus he's wearing a mask, and so are all of his friends. This is one of our allies. We met here. We met in the jungle. He and his friends are Persona users as well. We also, our group was also suddenly trapped in this world. Let's see, right now we're trying to figure out a way to get back to our original worlds. Nice to meet you. He's like stumbling over his words. He's totally shocked. He says, this cat, are you wearing a costume just like Teddy? Hey, punk. I'm not wearing a costume. And I'm not a cat. Neko-jane. Let's see. Oh, okay, this is Narukami talking. He says, anyway, Yosuke's safe and sound. Oh, let's get home. Everybody's probably worried. He's like, I made people worry. I made everyone worry about me. Let's see. He's like, I'm not really sure how to parse this, but he's like ruminating on the fact that they're talking dinosaurs. He's like, I expect nothing less, Yosuke-senpai, you're super cool. He's like, okay, enough of being a kiss-ass. Let's see. I'm not sure what the... Okay, he was asking about the other dinosaur. I wasn't sure who he was referring to, so I thought I read something wrong. Anyway, dinosaur says, thank you very much. He's like, hey, don't worry about it. Let's see. We were both in a pinch, I guess, so no need to thank me. I love the Persona 4 remix or rearrangement music in the background. Let's see. Oh, he says, that reminds me, your friends are probably worried about you too, so you should get back to them. Yeah. Dinosaur's like, yeah, I don't think so. Oh. Apparently some of his friends are here already. Skull says, hey, he's like, hey, look, we saved your friend. Aren't you glad he's not hurt? They're all, it's like they've already resigned themselves to him being eaten. Almost like, you know, because it's sort of normal. So like, it's almost like they're disappointed now. Chie says, heck yeah, I'm glad we went. It sure is, it's a good thing that we came to save him. She says, doesn't it seem like the mood's a little strange? So this one says, isn't this, this is that again, isn't it? They're, presumably that, referring to the principle of majority rule. This one says, yeah, I think so. Yep, principle of majority rule. Or, Shimasho. This is like, oh, maybe when they say that, they're talking about, it's time for, like, a vote to determine what happens. So, Tasuketsu is principle of majority rule, but then Tasuketsu Shimasho would be like, let's decide by a vote. Kanji says, huh? What is it this time? I feel like this is a crucial word. Hagure ni. Let me look up a word real quick. Maybe 2 words. They're voting on something having to do with the humans. Yeah, okay, so it says the thing they're voting on is so the line says, all in favor of leaving the humans behind, raise your hands. Yosuke Saurus is sort of surveying. And says, yo, hold on. And this dinosaur, I think, also feels like raising his hand or her hand would be kind of lame. Let's see. All in favor of might be joining the humans, raise your hands. Or like allying with. He says it looks like it's unanimous, I guess. We'll be allying with the humans. I hope I got that word right, because it seems like an important word to, it would definitely change the meaning of the decision one way or another. Oh, no, it's not. It's, oh. Okay. I'm glad I looked this up, because that would have definitely, screwed up the understanding. So there is this word, mure ni nokosu. The first thing they were voting on. So nokosu means to leave behind, but it can also mean to reserve or to save something aside. And then mure is like a herd. So the first vote was all in favor of allowing the humans to join our flock. Raise your hands, and no one raised their hands. And the next thing was, in that case, all in favor of exiling the humans, raise your hands. And everyone did, including Yosuke Saurus and the dinosaur we rescued. So what I perceived as guilt was actually, or what I perceived as like maybe a reluctance to leave us behind based on gratitude, was actually sort of like guiltily acquiescing to the herd. So everyone thinks we should be exiled, which is not ideal. Oh, and Haru said, wait, what are you talking about? What is that supposed to mean? He says, sorry everyone, no hard feelings. Yosuke finally notices. He says, "Hey, wait, hold up. What's this guy with the same face as me?" Okay, he says, you all went against the decision that we made, the majority rule decision. You all decided to, you all decided to act out of accordance with the principle of majority rule. He says, well, wait, what's that? He says, this is as far as we go. See you later. Yosuke Saurus is leaving us behind. Alright. See you later, buddy. They all left.
Oi, oi.
He's like, what the heck just happened? And more importantly, why did that guy have my face? This is all the way too mysterious. I could say it'll take too long to explain, or for now, just calm down. We'll explain it later, I'm sure, off screen. Yeah, she says, you look exhausted, so we should get you to a place you can rest. Alright, in that case, let's head back to the theater. He's like, theater? He's like, we're not going back to a tent or something like that. It's true. Yeah, once we get back, we'll explain it all once we get there. Just follow us. So it sounds like we've probably caught him up. He at least knows that the Phantom Thieves change their outfits when they return. So he says, "Whoa, it is really a movie theater, and more importantly, your clothes did change." I think she says, it's not that special, you get used to it. I expected you to have a stronger reaction, to be more surprised. He's like, or maybe, I don't know. He says, you all have seen this before, but it's all brand new to me. He's like, so many things to see, so many sounds to hear. I want to hear all about it and explore everything. Shakariki boy. Shakariki? Fashionable, maybe? Oshare is fashionable. Well, my dictionary doesn't have it, so. Anyway, she says Yosuke is a shakaliki boy. Whatever that is.
姉上、それはフルポテトですか?
Dia doesn't know what it is either. He says, isn't that a kind of potato?
No, またなんか来た。つうか、これが例の青い軍団?
He says, oh, there are more people I've never seen. Are these the blue people you were talking about? Oh, he says, is Marie here by any chance? For sure Marie is here. Marie, Teddy wants you. She's like, what's this all of a sudden? You don't have to shout so loud, I can hear you. They did. So when the investigation team showed up, they were like, I can't remember how they... Naoto and Akechi. Or Akechi knew Naoto, obviously. She wouldn't have known him. But as a detective prince himself, he recognized her. And he's like, you know, so they're like, how could this possibly work? And then, let's see, Hamako was like, oh yeah, it's 2007 or whatever year it was. I can't remember what year it is in Persona 3. And then Yukiko goes, no, I'm pretty sure it's 2010, or again, whatever year it's supposed to be for them. And Anne goes, no, it's... Wait, what year is it again? And no one on the Phantom Thieves could remember what year it was. But they determined that whatever year it was, it definitely wasn't either of the years that the other two had mentioned. So they all understand that they've traveled in time, but they don't really, they don't know why or how. But anyway, yeah, it's been alluded to at least. Yeah, that sounds that sounds more accurate. I know the... Yeah. I think it's sort of a gag on the fact that the calendar in Persona 5 always says 2000XX, even though you can determine which year. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's interesting. I figured it was like something they used to do in old literature is they would like say 18 and then a dash, so it was sort of like timeless, you know, quote unquote timeless. That makes a lot of sense though. I hadn't thought about that. Let's see. Morgana's like, why is all... What's with all this noise? He says, I'm sorry, I'm sorry about everybody. It's always like this. Don't worry about it. He's like, I appreciate it. Welcome home, everybody, says Nagi. I'm glad to see that your but the friend you were searching for is returned safe and sound.
おい相棒、誰だよこのオーラがすげえお姉様は。
He says, "Hey partner, who's that? Who's the lady with the incredible aura?"
来る途中に説明しただろ。支配人のナギさんとヒカリさんだ。
Let's see. She told us. She introduced herself to us when we got here. The manager is Nagi, and the other one is Kari.
ひかりさんも安心したでしょ。花村さんのこと気にかけていましたから。
She says, "Aren't you relieved, Akari? I know you were worried about Yousuke, about Hanamura-san."
心配かけちゃったみたいですいません。
He's like, he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making you worry."
あと、ひかりちゃん気にかけてくれてサンキューな。
But thank you for thinking of me, Kari-chan.
なんだ？
What'd you say?
どうして草食恐竜をかばったの？自分がやられるかもしれなかったのに。
How about that? Let me see. Oh, she says, why did you defend that dinosaur? I couldn't think of a reason why I would have done so.
どうしてって言われても体が勝手に動いてたんだよな。
Let's see. He says, well, it's kind of hard to put into words. My body just moved on its own.
理由ないのに。どうして？
You didn't have any reason at all? Why?
いや、確かにめちゃくちゃ怖かったけどさ、マジで食われそうになったし。
He says, well, I mean, it's for sure that I was definitely afraid, but, I was definitely afraid. It seemed like I could have gotten eaten at any moment. Let's see.
でも、そんなことより、自分に嘘ついたら絶対後悔するって思ったんだよな。
I'd be lying to myself if something.
でも、そんなことより、自分に嘘ついたら絶対後悔するって思ったんだよな。
Kokai. I think I know that word from something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be lying to myself if I thought I wouldn't regret standing by idly. Something like that. Lying to yourself?
その場しのぎで自分の気持ちをごまかすっつうの?
Surely you've had, surely you've felt like that in the past, he says.
そういうこと続けてっとさ、自分のことが嫌いになってくんだよ。
The kind of feeling where if you didn't do something, you'd hate yourself forever.
俺、もうそういうごまかしはしたくない。しないって決めたんだ。
He says, as for me, I can't bear the thought of that kind of thing.
Yousuke.
なんて、 ちょっと臭かった
Just kidding. He's like, as if I would say something cheesy like that.
クマは感動しましたぞ
And after you moved me to such, and after you moved Teddy to tears.
臭いけど陽介かっこいいクマ
Even if you're cheesy, even if Yosuke is cheesy, I think you're cool.
ああ、花村先輩いいこと言ったっす。臭いっすけど。
He's like, heck yeah. You were really cool back there, Yosuke, or senpai, even if you were super cheesy.
じゃ俺が匂うみたいな言い方やめろっての
He's like, alright, cut it out. Give me a break.
自分の気持ち本当の自分
She's pondering. She says, my own feelings, my true self.
光多数決では助けないってなったでもみんなが助けに行ったのは
The decision was to not save their friend, but everyone went and saved him anyway.
自分の気持ちに正直でいたいから
Let's see. Shojiki de tai is like to ache for justice. She says, did you have a feeling where you were aching for justice? I guess something like that. Obviously, or of course.
多数決なんて関係ないよ
Kankei nai. To make no sense. I think she says principal majority rule makes no sense.
私は大事な仲間がピンチだったら絶対に見捨てられないそれだけ
If one of my precious friends is in trouble, I'm gonna do everything I can to save them. That's it. That's all there is to it.
決して多数決が悪いわけじゃない
He says, well, at the same time, let me see. Yeah, I think he says at the same time, there's nothing inherently wrong with the principle of majority rule.
集団の意思決定において多数派の声に従うのは理にかなった行為だ
Yeah, it's a procedure which works quite well for determining how governments should run and stuff.
数が多いからといって必ずしも正しいとは限らないからね
But even with that said, there's no reason to believe that it would work in every situation.
大事なのは自分で考えることじゃないかしら
Let's see. I think she says, for important matters, then surely it would be better to think things through on your own.
怖いのは多数決を鵜呑みにして自分の考えを簡単に手放してしまうことよ
It might be scary, but even it might be scary, but let's see. Sometimes it's simpler to think things through on your own without looking to others for what to do.
自分の考え
Thinking for myself.
光は怖いのか自分の心に正直になること
Oh, Shojiki. Oh, that's honest. Oh, not justice. Okay, so earlier where it says like or I had it as to ache with like a sense of justice. I think it was to like to feel pain, or to be conflicted, to be trying when you're trying to be honest with yourself, but it's sort of a truth you don't want to face and you feel conflicted. I think that's what they were talking about. So she says, are you afraid of being honest with your own feelings?
怖いかもしれない。
I'm not sure if I would say scared.
もし他の人と違ったら変だって思われるから。
She says, what if I'm not like other people? What if I'm weird?
それ私もわかるぞ。
I understand what that's like, she says.
でもみんなは違っても一緒にいて羨ましいなって。
But you all get along so well, even if you're so different. I'm kind of jealous.
ごめん、うまく言葉にできない。
Sorry, I'm not very good at speaking.
ひかりさん、無理はしないでいいと思いますよ。
It's okay, Kari. You don't have to think about it if it's too hard.
大事なのはあなたがどうしたいか。難しく考える必要はありませんよ。
Let's see. It's up to you what you consider to be important. You don't have to think. You don't have to think about difficult things if you don't want to. I feel like it's sort of a short-term solution.
さて、花村先輩を見つけ出すという僕たちの第一目標は達成したわけですが。
Alright, she says, with Hanamura, now that we've found him, we need to decide on what our next goal is.
これからどうしますか?
What should we do from here on out?
映画館から出るには映画の結末？それを変えないとダメなんだっけ?
In order to leave the movie theater, we have to finish each movie, right? So, I don't see why that shouldn't be our goal.
ああ、その通りだ。どのみちまた映画の中に行く必要がある。
Yep, that's exactly right. From here on, I expect we'll just keep on going through the movie.
俺と同じ顔した恐竜のこともほっとけねえしな。
He says, I wonder if we'll run into that dinosaur with the same face as me.
なんつうか、このままだと絶対夢見が悪い気するわ。
He's like, it kind of felt like a bad dream.
それじゃあ、準備ができたらスクリーンから映画に戻ろう。
In that case, let's finish our preparations and get back into the movie. Elizabeth says, please hold on a moment. What is it, Elizabeth? I could say, what is it, or what happened? I don't like this. She's got a little... She's doing her little Elizabeth laugh. Excuse me, I was being rude. Let's see. She has a question for the two of us. I think she probably has another quest for the two of us to do. Oh, or maybe this has to do with the unison attack we did. Oh, me and... I was like, me and Nameless? But that's... I forgot what... That's what I put as my last name. Me and Joker. But why, you ask? Let's see... I don't know. I think she's pondering over the why we met, why the two of us met. Yeah, once again back to the reason for her being summoned here. Let's see, I feel like I should know this word that they keep highlighting. But I don't. I guess I'll say I don't understand because I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's see. Shinto Tari Aru. I don't know. Something about if we've got you two with us, there's nothing we can't overcome. But what? Okay, so I think this is like, is this about the dinosaur that we trapped? Oh, he says, that's true. I surprised myself with how smoothly that went. I'm, for some reason, having a hard time following this conversation. When we were facing off against that dinosaur, we were able to do something. Yeah, we were able to take him down together. He says, "For real? That's amazing. That's super amazing." But why then? Why all of a sudden? When two... Let's see. When one or more people, one or more of the wild cards are together... I don't know. I really have to figure out what this word is. One sec. But I don't know if I can. It's really low res. I guess I'm gonna have to assume that she's talking about the unison attack. She says something about it awakening new power. Something, it's specifically new power that's available in this world. Even though it was triggered randomly or by chance last time, you may be able to use it when on command. What do you say? What would you say if we were able to nurture this power? To nurture the power? She says, instead of teaching you, I will... Is it really? That's honestly an okay spoiler. Yeah, she says, instead of showing you, or instead of explaining it, I'll demonstrate it to you. Oh yeah. She says she can do so in the special screening room, so in the Velvet Room. Yeah, when you have a moment, please come by, and I'll let you know. Oh, okay, the extra attack stuff. And with that, I will be off, she says. Okay, so I'll probably go through after the stream and like translate this, get a real translation instead of a quick translation. Yep, it does very high damage and a high chance to down an enemy. Go to the special screening room to learn more. Okay, well, we're not going to do that right now. New member. And he's only level 21, so we definitely have an edge. Some of the party does anyway. Alright, so I guess I'll go back to the dungeon for now. And I think what I'll do is, once we finish up the dungeon and get close to the boss, that's when we'll do the tickets, or the quests, and that'll help us level up a little bit, as well as keeping the pace up. He says, so this theater, so you were saying this theater changes things. Is that where Yosuke Soros came from? And, wait a minute. He says, why did you have to go and name it Yosuke Saurus? She says, what else were we supposed to do? Its face looks exactly like you. That doesn't make me happy at all to have a dinosaur with my face on it. Oh yeah, I have the what is it called? The official soundtrack. Every single track is so good, but Cinematic Tale is amazing in all of its incarnations. Let's see. I don't know. They're still explaining Yosuke Saurus. Oh yeah, he and his friends are searching for the center of the island, or so he said. Let's see. Oh, he says, okay, well, if they're trying to find paradise, then we should go find it too. Alright, let's go. Let's see, if those other dinosaurs find us, will they be alright? Or will we be alright? Maybe, I'm not really sure which direction this is going in. Whether we'll be alright or they'll be alright. Oh yeah, she says, well, it seemed like we made them mad. Well, Naoto says they follow the principle of majority rule 100%. It seems like what you have to do to live here, or to stay alive here. So it stands to reason that they wouldn't forgive anyone who violates the rule. Let's see. I understand that, but that kind of thinking basically makes, he's like, even if you think about it that way, it makes no sense. What should we do? I really want to get some grilled meat right now or something. Classic GA. I mean, I'm in a crisis. I don't think you're gonna find any of that around here, being as they all eat grass. Yeah. Basically, like, we should just keep looking, no matter. This is wasting time, effectively. Let's see. Oh, which way should we head if we want to get to the center of the island? Haru's still a little afraid. What are you afraid of?
えっと
I think she's maybe afraid of getting split up. Let's see. I have no idea what she's talking about, reading the air. Maybe Haru was saying it's weird how different the other dinosaurs are from us, and Hamako says it's impossible to kind of read the air, figure out what they're thinking about. Yeah, it's a completely different energy. Kind of just like, are we gonna keep talking? I'm not sure what she's saying here. She says it's the same as in the Kamoshida Man movie. Let's see. The principle of majority rule is predicated on the idea that there can be no mistake when everyone decides. What's this, oh, let me see. Huh. I don't know if this is in the official guide. I have seen a little bit of fan art for the game, but not that much. This might be promo images in the game guide, but it's a pretty big book, so I haven't looked through the whole thing yet. I like this art though. I'm kind of hoping this conversation hurries up, so I'm going to say it's impossible to understand. Yeah, he's talking about how some of the... It seems like in order to maintain equilibrium, they can't really allow new ideas or new ways of thinking. So the principle of majority rule must be followed at all costs. I feel like they're trying pretty hard to to like rationalize just normal animal behavior though. he says, well, let's see, we're humans, so it stands to reason that we would think differently than they do. But even if that's the case, we can still converse with them. No. Ugh, I don't know, I feel like my brain is dead at this point. He says, if there's one thing those dinosaurs are definitely lacking, it's courage. Okay, he says he noticed during the vote that Yosuke looked pretty conflicted. He was probably thinking about the things that had happened since we were traveling with him. She says, I got the same feeling, I guess. Maybe in the end he just didn't have the courage to speak against it. What? Oof, that scared me. What was that? What was that? That super loud sound. It sounded like something fell over pretty close by. We should go and figure out what it was, Joker. But I think that's about all I can handle right now. My brain is fighting against me. So I was hoping to clear a little bit more of this floor, but I think we're gonna head home for now. So that'll do it for tonight, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for coming by, Better with Ale, and have a good one.